Don't you love it?
Yeah, I do.
That's so cool. Come on over here. You can jump on this one.
Jump on here.
Jump on here. So
Okay.
this is Elise.
Hi guys.
And of course I'm Matthew, and this is YouTube. And Elise is
Ooh.
from Belgium.
Yes.
You're from Belgium. So for your hair today, we decided we're going to do 3 haircuts, and we're going to call this family heirloom. Not family heirloom. Family tree. Not family heirloom, family hair
Heirloom. Oh, that's a good one.
Heirloom. Because what we did was you had pictures on your iPhone of your family.
Yep.
And so we decided we're going to match all the haircuts in your family. So we're going to do 3 haircuts. So we decided the first one we're going to do like one of these.
Yep.
Look at these little kids here with their little short bangs and a little bit shorter hair. And then this next haircut, we're going to match your mother's hair on her wedding day. And then the third haircut, we're just going to match your mother's short crop haircut.
Or my aunt's.
Or your aunt.
We're in this
In this area.
It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah, same kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we're just going to with that kind of thing, which is going to be super cute. So we're calling it family heirloom. Because you grew up the next generation. You didn't grow up this generation. So
No.
they didn't put you through these haircuts.
No, I was
So-
all haircut by my
yeah, so
by
you
my
had
neighbor.
longer hair. Yeah, you had it good. You had it
Shortest
good.
was
So now
like
we have to put you
this,
through.
maybe?
Yeah, now we have to put you through your family's trauma.
No, I'm really excited.
No, it's actually I'm really excited too. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Cool. So what we'll do is a wardrobe change. And what did we
Yes.
decide for the first one? This one, because the kids in
Yep.
these pictures here have little collars and things
Yeah.
like that. They got
Yeah,
little
the
collars.
same kind of
So I
thing.
think we'll get a wardrobe change on that one.
Yes.
Cool. We can
Let's
come
do it.
back over.
Okay.
And yeah, that looks. Look at the
Yeah.
camera. Look at the camera. Wow, do a little throw, do a little curtsy, and pick up and show off your shoes.
My beautiful little
You got your little
shoes.
shoes. You got your little trousers. You got your little
Yeah.
collared tops. So you make it look like a little Belgian girl. Jump on here.
Now we need the haircut to match.
Yeah, we need the haircut to match. So your first haircut is going to be when we look at these pictures.
This one?
Yeah, something with bangs. Yeah, and then
And a
take it
little
up
bit
to
of
here a little bit.
volume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll have to make it a bit of curl and whatnot. Yeah, so we're gonna go for that. So the next question is.
Ooh.
Excuse me. Anyhow,
What's the next question?
what color cape do you want? We got purple ones, we got
Something
pink
that
ones, we got stripy
matches?
ones,
No,
and
let's
that'd
just
be
do a
white.
purple one.
You want to do purple one?
Yeah.
Light purple, dark purple?
Light.
Yeah, cool. We can pick a different one every different haircut, but we can
Okay.
start with this one.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's fun. You're right in the mood for this.
Yeah.
You're like, perfect. You're like, we're gonna cut it all off. You're like, good. And then your boyfriend was cool. He was just here. He left. He
Yeah.
went to go find some Belgian beers because he's Belgian. He's like, do I have to stick around? I'm like, no.
I'm gonna go, oh shit, this
There's
is
a
gonna
place
take
down the road
longer.
that sells Belgian beer. I'm like, yeah, we'll join you after with the new hair. But he knows how short you're going. And then the only thing he said was, I'm just worried she's gonna look like her mom because it's your mom's old haircut. I'm like, you'll be fine.
It's a good thing I look more like my dad than my mom.
That's
so
true. I said, yeah, I said
That's
you
a
wouldn't.
good thing.
I said you wouldn't look like your mom.
I don't want to look like
so
my
you're just gonna
mom.
be a cool short haircut.
Ooh, I've never had my hair so short.
Yeah,
It's gonna be an
you
adventure.
are going to love it. But fine hair like you have,
Yep.
short hair, it goes well together. It goes well together. So we're gonna come
Okay.
over and wash your hair. You can come this way.
Come this way.
Yeah. And go to the one on the right hand side. Yeah, that side.
Yeah.
That's the best side. And they can watch you get a hair wash.
Yay. No, but nice that you could find a way to keep everything going.
Yeah, it was
That's
fun.
awesome.
We were having
Yeah.
fun here. The
I
kids,
can imagine.
my kids loved it.
It is a good concept though.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody do this, so.
Yeah, it's fun. It's monetized and we're having fun, and it's still, as long as people are having fun with it, I'm gonna keep it going.
Yeah.
Come back over.
Go back?
Yeah, we'll go back over.
Okay.
I'll follow you back.
Yeah. The shoes are kind of.
That's all right. You're just gonna be sitting anyway.
Yeah.
Cool. And there we are back here. Attach that back here. And there we go. And I need the picture. Everyone had bangs in your family. And you never had bangs in your life.
Nope.
Everyone in her family used to have bangs in the previous generation. And your generation, they never gave you bangs. So we're going to have to get you caught up.
No, I think because my mom never had long hair, she was like, yeah, you need to keep your hair long or we won't cut it off.
Yeah, because your mother didn't want that for you.
Yeah.
Obviously, her mother was probably more traditional.
Yeah.
And but you know, because post World War II in 50s and 60s, a lot of countries everything was practical.
Yeah.
So a lot of home haircuts, a lot of short hair.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And then I think about the 90s was the break from that traditionalism. Sometime in the 90s and 2000s. So your generation, were you born? You were born, you know, later on.
In the golden age.
Yeah. So what happened for you is they didn't want that. They didn't want you to have a little Dutch girl haircut in the kitchen, even though you're Belgian, but you know, little short frames, little, you know, it was all Dutch mothers with scissors going snip, 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 snip. I'm sure Belgium was the same.
Yeah.
You know, Denmark moms with scissors.
Yeah, no, it wasn't my mom, but it was more like she knew someone in the street or a friend that did haircuts.
Oh, yeah.
And she would just come to our living room and we would get a haircut every 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I think the first time I ever stepped foot in a hairdresser shop was, I don't know, when I was 21, 22.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So, and then my mom found another neighbor that did the haircuts quite cheaply. So I was like, okay, let's just keep on doing it indoors.
Yeah. Cute. So your first bangs.
Last year I cut my hair myself.
Yeah.
First time.
And you're ready because we're going way up there.
Oh my god.
Little Belgium girls.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
You're a little scared?
It's done now.
Oh yeah. And the bangs were big and heavy in those pictures, so we're gonna match that. Go
Making them
back.
full.
Making them full.
I don't know how they kept on doing that when they were young.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just for the pictures, but
yeah, it's kind of centered. So I think we're gonna go way back here.
Now that I look at it, I think bangs would really suit me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you're adjusting to it. You're like, the initial shock's gone,
Yeah.
and now you're going through the phase of adjustment.
And also because the first thing was like just a little bit of hair that was there, and now it's becoming more and more, and I think it's actually quite nice.
Yeah. Good. Because it's been done.
Yeah, there's no going back now. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and the bangs would have been short back then because it's practical.
Yeah, you can keep it for a long time before you have to redo it.
Yeah, that's right. And those haircuts, obviously those haircuts were fresh. Pretty fresh. Or at least the bangs were cut pretty fresh for that portrait, for those portraits. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got family portraits every couple of years just to...
makes sense.
Yeah. I even know that my grandma is keeping a family tree of the entire family.
Oh yeah.
Like from her father downwards, but they had a lot of kids.
Yeah.
And I know that when was it? In June or something this year? Or maybe in April somewhere. They were going to have a get together with the entire family, and I think the mailing list was, I think it was about 300 people.
Oh yeah, makes sense, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How do I have so much family?
Yeah. Family trees in those European countries though.
Yeah,
a lot
and
of people
also
are more connected than you know.
Yeah, and also people used to have really big families. Like my grandma had
that's
6
right.
kids.
That's right.
That's something that you rarely see anymore.
Not anymore. The birth rate is so declined in Western country, but the
Yeah.
primary reason is the cost of living so high.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's expensive for yourself. Never mind. Now I think when my daughter's 10, when my daughter was born, I think the birth rate in New Zealand was like 1.9, which is pretty high for the Western world.
Yeah.
Now we're down at 1.5. So even this country, it's just dropping. And I think Europe the same. Like if you're young, North America, if you're young, you know.
This would also look really funny. It's like just the pigtails with the. I kind of look like how do you say that in English? Like the you had this Swedish character that had these braided pigtails.
Oh,
and
it
they
could be
were
long stocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of look like that for now.
Yeah, that's funny.
The haircut was really overdue for me.
Yeah.
You can see it at the tips of my hair.
Yeah.
They're all gone. You said that you came from Canada as a backpacker. What made
Yeah.
you want to stay?
It's small, laid back, and too far away from all the world's problems, and even more so now than that, because I moved in 2011.
Oh.
Even more so
Yeah.
now. Yeah, this is so far away from everything.
Yeah.
So and not much is affecting us. Like the big one right now is the tariffs
Yeah.
around the world, but that doesn't affect us because what happens is let's say USA and China are raising tariffs with each other.
Yeah.
So all that stuff made in China, the Americans are going to buy less
Yeah, so it's
because it's
going
going
to
to charge
for you.
more.
Yeah.
So it becomes cheaper for us because now there's a surplus. They need other customers.
Yeah.
So for us, as the price goes up in between those two
Yeah.
fighting it out, it drops significantly for us. So I can walk into an electronics store and say, "Why is that big TV $800?" Because nobody in America wants it now because of the tariffs.
Yeah.
So all that stuff comes down for us. So
Actually,
we're
that's
always.
bad,
It's same during the pandemic. Like I said, we had very little, restrictions because we're too far from it all.
Yeah.
Our low population density. Or now that this stuff, we're too far away from all these problems. And I like New Zealand's kind of like the world's country club. And I made those jokes over the years, like if some kind of war in the world, and like, oh, shame about that war. You wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, shame about that war. I think I'll wear shorts.
Yeah. Good thing it's not happening here.
Yeah, too far away.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because I'm really happy not to be in Europe at the moment.
Yeah, I would too. If I was young like you guys, I would be away from Europe too.
Yeah.
And then some people, like I have a lot of friends here that moved over, and they stayed. Like I got one friend from Castle, and she moved just before I did. She's still here, so she's been here. She's now she moved when she was 18 to New Zealand.
Yeah.
She's now like 30. She's been on this channel before. Isa, you've seen her on this channel.
Nice.
She now lives here.
Huh.
So I got friends from Europe that not going back. Another German girl too, married a Kiwi guy.
That's how you do it nowadays.
Yeah.
Because now it's becoming really
No, you
expensive
don't
to come
yeah.
here for residency.
Yeah, well, it is true, but you can make it work.
Yeah.
Just keep going for your work permits, and then eventually you're eligible for residency.
Yeah, we're gonna do Canada first
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah, that's fun. You'll enjoy that. Such a big country, but same thing. Do a van,
Yeah.
travel because the country's so big.
Yeah, we do want to travel, but we also want to work there because it's really expensive, and we kind
That's
of want
true.
to.
How's your French?
Mine is a little bit rocky, but my boyfriend's French is really good.
Yeah, because Montreal's always good
Yeah.
too. Because it's not Montreal's not bilingual. It is actually French.
Oh, it's actually French.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's not Canada's bilingual, but except like Quebec, Montreal,
Yeah.
all those they're French. They're not bilingual.
Okay.
So for finding jobs,
Yeah.
because all their health and safety policies, everything won't be bilingual. It'll be French. So, but if you know French, then Montreal's great.
Yeah.
But I've had people say that, like, you know, one girl back from Australia was in love with Montreal. She was absolutely wanted to stay there, but no one would hire her because she
No,
doesn't
she
know
didn't
any
speak
French.
yeah.
So when she says, I finally got a job, grocery store, just restocking fruit, and they
Yeah.
hired me. And then what happened? It was on my first day in the job, and the manager came over and was speaking to me in French. I said, "Oh, I don't speak any English. I don't speak any French."
Mhm.
He said, "Oh, there must have been a mistake, but you have to leave right now." Told her,
What?
"You have to leave right now because we cannot. You have to be fully French or understand French because that's health and safety that's a health and safety issue. Because if there's a fire or there's
Yeah, then you can't
something,
say anything.
all the instruction is in French."
Wow.
So he didn't realize. He said someone made a mistake. Obviously, the interview was English, but they didn't check it for, so they made a mistake. So she said I was only like 2 hours in the job, and then they realized the mistake, and I had to leave that moment, like that right away, like effective immediately, right now. You have to
Wow,
leave.
that's
You cannot
brutal.
be. It's not safe in the workplace to unless you understand. That's Montreal. That's Quebec.
Yeah.
But she was so. I remember that night. And her strong Aussie accent, she's like, "Oh, I was like, finally, I got a job, and I was only 2 hours in, and you have to leave." Like her strong Aussie accent, and drinking beers that night. And I was like, I feel so bad. She's like, "I'm gonna have to leave Montreal." She's a realization she's running out of money,
Yeah.
and she can't work there. But her accent was the best. And I'm like, how did she get hired? And nobody like that's a strong Aussie accent. Like, I don't know. But obviously it wasn't to the. I don't know. They just probably hired her quickly. Needed someone to stop fruit or
Yeah.
something, and
They just needed someone
Yeah,
right away.
overlooked
and she was
it.
available. And
overlooked it.
Yeah.
So she was so
Wow.
upset.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
You're
But,
like after a long search, you're finally happy. Like, yes, I
Yeah.
got it, and then nope.
Yeah. So it's like I'm gonna have to go to Toronto, which is more boring, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It's English. Like English Canada is bilingual, but everyone speaks English.
Yeah, I know
But Quebec
the
is not bilingual.
the company that I used to work for in Belgium. They have an office in Montreal, and they
Yeah.
wanted me to keep working for them while I was here as well. But it's
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of hard legally.
Yeah.
But they said to me that if I want to do it, if I go to Canada, then I can go to Montreal. So
Yeah.
that would not be a problem.
That'd be good.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But we actually want to end up in Vancouver. So
Yeah, Vancouver's good. It's an international city.
yeah.
It's kind of cliquey. Like it's hard to make friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everyone has their own adventure.
Yeah. Hmm.
But New Zealand's also cliquey, hard to make friends.
Yeah.
Because I think Vancouver and
I've noticed.
New Zealand are similar. Because, I think people there, they grow up with everybody and they have their close friends.
Yeah.
So it's hard to penetrate that.
But the thing is, everybody's really friendly, but
They
to
are friendly.
actually make friends,
But to
it's-
penetrate that
Yeah.
into that friend zone, that friend circle. But Vancouver's got a reputation for being difficult for that. But
Mhm.
also, I'd say New Zealand too.
But I mean Belgium as well.
Yeah, Belgium would as well. Because like I said, your family, everyone knows everybody. Going
Yeah.
back all the generations. So I moved there. They'll be friendly.
Yeah.
But then
well,
you won't get the
maybe.
extended invitation to something else. Like, they'll be like, oh, they'll get to know you, generally interested who you are and all that stuff. But then, will you get an invitation for Christmas or a
Yeah.
holiday? Probably not. Because, that inner circle, you're not part of that inner circle. Yeah, that's pretty common. But like a big city like Toronto, you don't get a lot of like everyone. I always say, I don't care where I go in the world, I go to hang out. I go to hang out with everybody.
Yeah.
Like I didn't come to New Zealand to hang out with Kiwis. I didn't come to Wellington to hang out with Kiwis. I came here to hang out with everybody, including the Kiwis,
Yeah.
or like Toronto or Vancouver, anywhere
That's
I go.
usually the best way to
Yeah,
go about it.
Yeah. So
Because if you're really set on only getting to know a certain fraction of the population, then
Yeah.
what are you even doing?
yeah,
But it is easier to meet travelers here than
Yeah.
it is to meet Kiwis.
I got one of my very close friend she's from Wellington. I do haircuts for her for years,
Mhm.
but she moved to Bruges
Really?
in the 2019, and when the pandemic came, she stayed. So she's still there today, 2025 now. So she's
Wow.
been there. I think she left here 6-7 years ago, but she's happy. She does like community theater. She does
Oh,
community theater.
nice.
Yeah. And so obviously she's learned the language.
Yeah.
It was Flemish, I guess. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if she's. I'm pretty sure it'd be Flemish that she learned, but
Yeah,
she's
in
happy.
Bruges.
Like, I don't know if we're gonna get her back here because I actually really got along well with her. Her and I were really good friends. So it's sad to see her go,
Yeah, of course.
but happy to see her.
Yeah, happy to see her happy.
Yeah, doing well over there.
Yeah.
I think that's challenging, being from New Zealand, to build up a career in acting in Bruges.
Yeah, and also to learn Dutch and
Yeah.
Flemish accent.
Yeah.
Probably the Bruges accent, which is one of the hardest to understand, even
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
It's,
So I think that's all. I think that's great. I'm really happy for her.
yeah, that's awesome.
And she was doing well here anyway, but she probably would have come back here, but it was the pandemic. So she
Yeah.
decided just to huck her down there. And then when they came out of it, she settled into, she built up herself everything with everybody else. So
Yeah.
I think it just worked out
That
well for her.
works.
Yeah.
Can I just drink from the tea while I'm sitting here?
Yeah,
Just-
absolutely. Grab,
yeah.
grab a cup there.
All right. It's so weird to see.
It's
my
so weird,
hair.
eh? Yeah. You feel like you're a family tree a little bit?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Because it's not done.
Yeah.
But it's looking interesting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now we're getting the brushes out.
Yeah, round brushes.
Why did you choose to do the retro hairstyle?
Because when we were coming out of the first lockdown, everyone was getting like silly mullets or bobs or things like
Oh,
that.
yeah, okay.
And I thought, if we're going to be doing that stuff, might as well just go explore on it, and then I'll build up the wardrobe. So it was a good idea for the time. I didn't think it was going to last this long. I thought it would be a couple years,
It sticks. Yeah.
but we're still going because it's fun. I don't do a lot of work on it anymore, but I'll still do stuff with it. You're getting a life experience out of it, so it's worth it to do it.
Yeah.
Also, I like things that nobody else is doing.
I'm starting to feel like my family.
Good.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Oh, it's a good thing. Because you're not peeping it anyway.
That's true.
It's just for the photo and to send them.
Yeah.
And then they're going to put a picture from today on the wall. Like each picture, they're going to put a picture from...
Yeah.
They'll add it to this... The pictures here, they'll add your 3
Yeah, I'll
to
add
this, to
mine.
this collection. They'll add your 3 to the collection. Because now that you fit in with you fit in with them, yeah.
Amazing.
Mm. So great.
I can hang them on my wall when I'm older. Like,
Yeah.
not when
And
I'm
people are
older,
like,
but when
who's that in your family? That's me.
Yeah.
Oh, when did you do that? Wellington, New Zealand. Like, what?
Yeah.
This makes no sense.
Like, why? Do you ever do the haircuts with a blindfold and then just do a surprise?
Yeah, we've done that before. We've done a few things like that before. Or you get someone to pick your haircut
Yeah.
and they sit down not knowing what they're gonna get. So like a friend pick it or a boyfriend pick it or something
Yeah.
like that. So we've done that before. Or another one we did was it was a while ago. So one of my friends she was like a salon
Yeah.
assistant. Her friend came in the end of the day, and then she's like, she said, "Oh, I'll get a haircut." 'Cause she said to me, "You can do whatever you want." I said, "Whatever I want." And she said, "You can do whatever you want." I said, "Well, whatever I want is not what you think." And the friend who knew me, she goes, "Oh my God, yeah." And goes, "Okay, we're gonna do what we want. You're good with that." And she's like, "Yeah." And she thinks I'm gonna sit her down in a chair.
Yeah.
I said, "No, come with me." We went down for a walk down the street because my friend owns a barber shop. And we
Oh
got her a
my
little
God.
short bowl cut in a barber shop. And her hair was long.
Oh.
And then after
did
she's
you
like,
think?
"Oh my God." I said, you said whatever we want." She says, "Whoa." And she's adjusting. I said, "But don't worry, it's not over yet." And we went back up to my salon and I colored it.
Yeah.
So I did all the different colors.
Oh.
After she's like, "I love this." But the haircut had to be the barber shop. It was long hair. And it was like snip, snip, snip. But we sat around the barber chair. You know, we said to the barber, we're going to do this haircut, but you can't show her.
Okay.
And so we showed the picture, and they just went, and she's like, and went, and then after she was walking out of there, she's like, and I said, yeah, whatever I want, so what you think? She said, oh my God. But after the color was done, she loved it. Because it needed the color to go with it.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I got a picture of it over there. I can show you later.
Oh yeah, I would like to see that.
She had fun that day. This one. Now the haircut that we did is matching closely to those haircuts, but this hairstyle is bigger than those haircuts.
Yes.
Do you know why? Because your mother likes big hair and big shoulder pads. So it's more a tribute to your mom than anything. So.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So if we're gonna do a tribute to your family heirloom, we gotta do it big.
Yeah.
Big hair, big shoulder pads, you name it.
And it matches better.
Yeah.
With, my mom's hair than.
Yeah. Now what you do is you hold that up there. You hold that up there. Yeah, right there like that, and we're gonna do a blast. And that one there. The diffuser is missing, of course. Drives me crazy. I'll do a second.
Mm-hmm.
Voila! Oh my goodness!
Oh jeez, I look so
Oh my
old.
goodness! Oh, yeah. You look old school. You don't look old.
That looks
You don't look
good,
old.
that.
You just look old school.
Yeah, but I think it's with the outfit and everything. It's,
Yeah, that's the whole thing though. That's the whole thing though. But boy, do I love that. Family
Oh my God.
Heirloom. That's why we're calling it Family Heirloom. And then, yeah, we can spin. It'll be like a statue. Keep your head, be like a statue. Yeah, I'm gonna spin. You can see all that coffee. Big and puffy. Oh, isn't that fun? And then look at a little fringe. You were like so afraid to cut your bangs, and look how short we made it.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and I made it even shorter by puffing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is adorable.
Exactly, yeah.
Cool, so we can come over against the wall here. We'll get some shots of it. I'll give you the pictures you can send. Sweet. And so that's haircut number 1. Yeah, basically we kind of matched the bangs on these kids here, but we made it more volume. So she had a little more volume. But the thing is, because this is your mom. See how your mom likes big puffy hair?
Yeah.
So we kind of did it. We kind of matched the bangs and we kind of matched the length, but we made it bigger because her mom likes big hair and big shoulder pads. So that's haircut number 1. That's look number 1. Why don't you
Yes.
spend about 5 minutes with it and do selfies or whatever you want? Because
Yeah.
we're gonna do, it's gonna be gone forever. So you only have about
Forever.
5 minutes with it. So yeah.
Okay.
Hang out.
Nice.
Play with your hair in front of the camera for a few minutes.
Stupid.
It's like, yeah, she said she's ready for number 2, but
Yeah.
we want to that want you play with it for a few more minutes because that's nice and puffy
Yeah.
and
It's a little.
adorable.
I never had puffy hair like this. It feels weird.
No, of course, this is the first time in your whole life. But you gotta understand that generation, their hair was constantly like all
Ow.
blow dried all the time, like they wouldn't even leave the house. So there was a generation where this would have been your haircut. You would have woke up
Oh.
every morning. You would have styled it like this. This would have been you
That
every day. You
would have
never would have
been-
left the house without looking like that. So that those days are long gone now. But that's why we like this channel. It's fun.
Plus, it would have taken so long.
Yeah.
How do people do that in the morning
Yeah,
every day?
that's right. And obviously your mother was that type because like look at that. She's like not only was she blow drying it, she's also got a curling iron now. So and the big shoulder pads. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the ones with the shoulder pads. So one of these. We're gonna do the which one you want to do first? The blue one or the white one?
The white one matches it better.
Yeah, that's cool. So we'll change it to that one. And yeah, you can probably I can just throw it over top even. Yeah,
Just put
that's
it
the
all
quickest
over.
and easiest wardrobe change ever.
Yeah.
Just throw it on over top.
There you
so
go.
now you're like
Now
puff
it
your
just close
shoulders.
it, yeah.
Puff your shoulders. That's cool.
Just
Yeah.
shorten it. I can
Yeah.
just take the top one off because I've got a t-shirt on underneath it.
No, you're fine. You just do. That's good.
And just switch it.
Yeah.
That's the easiest.
Yeah. Quickest and easiest wardrobe change ever.
Oh yeah. Just try
I
once.
just probably leave it. No, you're gonna break. It's on its last thread. Oh yeah, that's pretty good, but it's on its last thread.
Yep.
And come on over. We're gonna wash it again. Come
Yes.
this way. Jump on here. Haircut number 2. We're
Number 2.
matching your mom's short coif. So that's probably middle of the year kind of thing. Yeah, that looks like middle of the year kind of thing. So we're gonna go quick with this. We're gonna do very efficiently cut more of your hair off. You already got the fringe. Oh, that's so cute. And then this one will be curling iron. Oh, so cool. You're nervous?
Yes, I'm really
it's going
nervous.
shorter.
Yes.
Yeah. Take a deep breath.
I'm just not gonna look. Oh.
Look at that already. My thingy's blinging. What is that? What's this?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
How's your nerves?
Not
You're just-
good.
Now you're just like, let it sink in. Let it sink in.
Oh god.
but this is the haircut your mother's always had, like this length. You're like a little bit freaking out, but for her, she'd be like, man, it's just a haircut.
Yeah.
It's just new for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think my mom's hair, not in that picture, but now is even shorter than that.
Yeah, it probably is now. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, go back to Belgium and go when you need
Go
a
with
haircut.
my
Go with your
mom.
mom. Start going with your
Bonding
mom.
moments, yeah.
Yeah, have that moment. It's like mom's like, you want to come for a haircut? Like yes. Go to the same hairdresser.
Yeah.
Get your hair all coiffed up.
They will
Your mom would love
probably
it.
be, yeah, they will probably be good because now if I go to the same hairdresser, they always mess up my hair because they're used to doing short hair.
Yeah.
So, might be a good thing.
Yeah, might be a good thing. Yeah, just start getting short haircuts with mom. And maybe perm it.
I'm really curious to see if I grow it back
Yeah. me
and
too.
perm it, what it
Yeah.
would look like.
Yeah.
Because I have a friend of mine, and I never saw him with straight hair, but he
Yeah.
got a perm before I met him,
Yeah.
and it looks amazing on him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then,
cool.
yeah, and now he, like the perm's starting to wear out, so, and he hasn't redone it. And now it's starting to look really weird because he has like the same type of hair as I do, so it's very flat and very thin, and it doesn't look right. You should get a perm again.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking earlier when we first came in. I was like, I would love to do a perm on you, I said, but it takes too much time.
Yeah.
And you guys are only here for 2 days. Because
Yeah.
also, it's like, if I did the perm tonight, that's one thing, but I need to do a follow-up after like 2 days, 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, okay.
And you guys are going to be on the ferry.
Yeah.
So that's the other reason why I cannot. That other girl, we did a
Yeah,
follow-up
German,
with
yeah.
her. Yeah. Because she's staying in Wellington. She's looking for, she found a job in Wellington already.
Oh,
She's
okay,
doing well.
nice.
I call her the lucky girl because she found a boyfriend. She found she was backpacking and she found a Latino guy,
Okay.
Latino from Uruguay. And then so she went to met his family in Uruguay, and then his family was her family. So all the family met, and then the two of them show up in Wellington. They have an apartment and job within a week, which everyone's having so hard. So I'm like, oh my God, you're the good luck girl.
Yeah.
So when we went to have lunch after I did a perm, and I said to her on the way back to the salon, I'm gonna get you to I'm gonna pay for it, but I'm gonna get you to pick a lottery ticket.
Yeah,
So
for
testing
me.
her
Yeah.
luck, right? And I said, pick one, and she, of course, she picked the most expensive one. But I don't care. I'm like, whatever. It didn't win.
Yeah, no, because it's
No,
for you and it's
for
not
me.
for her.
Yeah. No, I told her I was going to share it with her. Just said, pick one. We'll see
Yeah.
how much you're. But it doesn't mean she's still a good luck girl. Just the money wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, plus
That's not. The,
luck doesn't come in
money
money,
is
right?
not. Money doesn't make you happy. Money
It helps.
It's funny. Like imagine we won the lottery. That would just make a good story. But
That
I
would
never
have made
cared.
a great
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, but I never cared to win a lottery. I never actually play it.
No.
It was one of those rare. I just because they say if you survive getting hit by a bus, play the lottery.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
lucky
try
happens.
your luck,
Try
yeah.
your luck with the lottery. So I was like, oh my God, you're having such a lucky streak. Let's go buy a lottery ticket. I said to her for a laugh.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez,
you
it's
see
so
the hair?
short.
Yeah, it's cute though.
Oh. Oh my God. It's gonna be the first time I can't put my hair in a ponytail.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
but that's also you're gonna have a break from that.
Yeah,
it's
that's
part of the
true.
yeah. Cool, straight down. Are your nerves dropping off now? Like you're feeling more
I don't know. It's still.
adjusting?
Yes. I don't even know what to say right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's done.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
I can't put it back on, so.
Yeah, I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
No. This is the stronger mousse because your hair's shorter now.
So you need the stronger stuff. Oh god.
They don't make this stuff anymore.
They don't?
No,
How do you still have that?
because it was a large bottle and then they discontinued and I hoarded it and I only use it for special occasions
Oh.
like this.
To make me look like my mom
Yeah.
on our wedding day.
Yeah.
She would never believe it if I just told her without proof.
Yeah, that's why the photos will be good. So you're gonna send her. She's gonna wake up tomorrow and see photo, like,
Oh my god, what did you do?
that's yeah. Your hair's short. She'll love it. Cool. And then we're gonna do round brush again, and we're gonna do. I'm gonna get up down and warm it up. Bum.
Curling iron.
Yeah. Put that one up over there. It's that over there. I'll show you so far. I haven't brushed it out yet, but you can
Yep.
see. Oh, your little tight
my
curls. And I'll spin the chair so they can see.
Oh my
Before
god.
we brush it out, it'll be like a statue.
Yeah.
And I haven't brushed it out yet.
Oh my god.
Now we're going to not match what your mom has there. Only this one.
Oh.
Oops.
Oh my god.
And blast screen. Voila.
My mom.
Yeah, this is when you look at the
30
camera
years
and you
later.
say, "Hi, Mom." Say, "Hi, Mom."
Hi, Mom.
Look at this.
Oh my god.
Wow. And the
That
best
is-
part about it, you haven't touched it yet.
No.
Put your fingers in it.
It's
Like a helmet.
yeah.
It's very hard, eh?
It's not gonna move at
No,
all.
it's not gonna move at all. We should go find your boyfriend with this look. And with your outfit and come back and do more, but you know, we could go find him in the bar walking like this.
He would love it.
We can, I don't mind. He's not far, he said he was 9 minutes away.
If he's still there though.
Yeah, if he's still there. I mean, it's up to you, but
Oh my god.
how fun is that? I'll spin you and like a statue and they can see. Look at that. So we matched it like her mom's wedding photo, as close as we could anyway. I think hers was brushed out more. Yours is more, I left more curl in
Yeah.
yours. Hers is brushed out more, but
Yeah.
same concept, the same sort of length, same kind of concept, but
It's the same
you know,
idea.
same idea. Yeah, we're not
so
matching entirely.
well.
We're just doing what inspired, but enough fun.
And
It's
then
like-
with the puffy.
And then you got the puffy shoulder pads, because yeah, look at your mother with her
everything.
puffy shoulder pads
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah, so that's
Matches
fun.
it completely.
Inspired by your mother. We love it. So let's do a photo.
Yep.
Cool.
Oh my god.
And hang out, and you know what? Hang out, play with it in front of the camera. Because right now, you are beaming. You are just beaming.
Oh my
You can sit in
God.
the chair and play with it or whatever, but do it in front of the camera. Because you're just beaming. And you went through emotions, you're like, oh my god, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And now it's done, you're like, oh my god, you are having fun. You are loving this.
It's. I'm still thinking, what am I doing? What is this?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a
Oh.
character in a film, but oh my god, you can play with it all you want.
And then
We're not in
definitely
a
with
rush
the
to do
old
the next one.
outfits, it's,
Yeah. We're not in a rush to do the next one. You just do what you want. If you want to go hunt your boyfriend and walk into a bar with this, get a beer, sit down next to him. Hey, big boy. People are like, ah, you look like your mom. If you want to do that, because maybe he has had a beer or two already, and we mess with him. We don't have to, but if you
I'm
want
actually
to,
not sure. I'll just text him and
see where he's at.
Yeah. Oei. Oei, je bent nog aan het slapen. Oei, sorry. Nee, ik had toch gezegd dat ik naar de kapper ging gaan, hè? Ja. Ja, maar we zijn nog bezig. Maar die man die doet van alle retro haarstijlen. En we hebben gewoon een beetje gekeken en ik had oude foto's van ons op mijn gsm staan. Dus ik had deze van de trouw.
Your mom's already.
En,
oh no. Oh no.
Maar er gaat nog verder, hè. Dat is maar gewoon even voor ook de video en zo, maar...
And look at the shoulder pads too.
Ja,
And the shoulder
we
pads
matchen
too.
de outfit. We hebben het helemaal geprobeerd. Want ik had deze foto's allemaal gevonden ergens. Ik had die om een of andere reden had ik die op mijn gsm staan. Dus ja, het is op volgorde hè, van leeftijd. Dus ja, dat zei jij hè. Dus
It's so good.
ja.
Oh, dat tot. Wat gaat het nu doen?
Dat weet ik niet zo goed. Waarschijnlijk gaat het iets eindigen, want het zijn allemaal retro haarstijlen dat we aan het doen is. Dus waarschijnlijk gaat het nu nog zoiets worden. En dan gaat hem het nog een klein beetje aanpassen voor hedendaagse look meer te zijn. Dus,
Oké.
maar ja, het is nu kort, het is er allemaal af, dus het is wat het is, hè.
Kan terug groeien, hè?
Ja, maar ik ging het kort even laten zien.
So good.
En mijn duim, hoe ziet die eruit?
Tim heeft het nog niet laten doen, want het is een vrouwenkapper. Dus
Ah, wel.
Ja.
Oké. Ah ja, oké.
Maar ik ga je wel laten doen, want dan gaan we hier verder doen. Maar ik ga het gewoon even tonen.
Heb je er nog foto's van gezien dat er aan papa te laten zien?
Ik heb er al genoeg foto's van. Dat is, ja.
Ah, stuur er foto's van door, hè?
Ja, dat is goed. Ik zal dat doen. Goed.
So good.
Tada, mama.
Oké.
So tell her for the last haircut, we're doing one more last haircut. You're gonna tell her we're doing one more last. Did you tell her that?
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
practicing
I
that?
told her.
Yeah.
Because she asked me, like, what are you gonna do now?
Yeah.
Because she looked and she's like, oh my god, what did you do?
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Because we love you, Mom. That's why we do that. So fun. Okay, number 3.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready for number 3.
Now, what color cake for number 3?
Let's do pink.
Pink, yeah.
Pink to finish it off.
Yeah. Oh, let's do
Wash?
put you in the blue.
Oh yeah.
Put you in the blue.
Well, I'm gonna have to get this off
Yeah.
somehow. Because with all the buttons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't do it entirely. You can just flip it over.
Yeah. Just
Because
this one.
someone else will probably want to wear it, and it's easier if it's like that.
That's true.
Cool.
Now this one. Oh yeah, this actually works better
That's
for
good,
the
eh?
for
Yeah.
the wedding.
For the wedding, yeah. That's actually really cool.
I should have worn this one for the last one.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We got all 3, and this time we're doing the pink. The pink and the blue will clash.
Yes.
So,
What else do you
can
have?
see. No, I like it. I want it to clash. We want it to clash. Did we wake your mom up?
Yes.
I thought it. See, I told you it was probably like 5 a.m. over there.
No, it's 9. But
Oh.
she said like, yeah, I went to bed too late and I'm really tired, so I'm still in my bed.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, well, that's okay. She wasn't going to be too angry about that.
No.
No. Come on, I'll go wash this out, and we're going to do the last haircut.
Hey.
Yeah, good continuity.
Yeah. Hairstyle number 3.
Hairstyle number 3, the final one of the night.
Yeah.
And the final one is, oh,
It's-
look, your mom is so amazing in that photo. So we're matching her short one. So we'll go around the ears. It's not too much shorter than it is right now.
No.
But it's just, it's a better, you know what, that's a better one. That one's going to suit you so much for your travel and everything.
Okay.
It's going to look good. It's going to look modern. Because even though it's a picture when she's younger,
Yeah.
that's still a popular pixie today.
Okay.
You know, you look at some of the, you know, it's fine. But you're going to love it short. Look at your ears. You have ears. Ears are a nice feature. We're going to show them off now. Not hiding from anything now. But more, you feel more womanly, like, you know. It's a bold thing to do. Yeah.
The
that's
more
cool.
hair that comes off, the more scared I get.
Yeah, but then you overcome those feelings, and then you end up embrace every haircut you've had so far you've liked. That's fun. Yeah.
Couple size. Just.
Yep. After 3 days, you will be like embraced, fully embraced.
Yeah, it usually
Yeah.
takes a couple days
Yeah.
to get used to
But
it.
the other thing is, you didn't wake up this morning thinking like you were gonna go this short.
Nope.
You were thinking maybe a bob or something, but not this. But
Yeah, I was thinking maybe
once we nailed
up
down
to
our,
this.
yeah, you were thinking that. But once we nailed down the concept, it's worth it to do it. Like you
Yeah.
had to. Like this is so much fun.
it is.
You're gonna be 80, look
'Cause-
back at the photos and think, oh my god, that was so
Yeah.
fun.
And otherwise, I would have never done
No.
something this short, and I do want to try it at some point.
Yeah.
So now is the time.
Now's the time. And like yeah, like I said, maybe you're gonna just keep it short from now on.
Yeah.
Because with your fine hair type, short hair actually has a lot of advantage. As you
That's
can
true.
see, you can make it more volume, you can do more styling. The long hair was just ponytail.
Yeah. True. Very true.
And see what the boyfriend thinks too.
Yeah.
Maybe he likes it better and it's a keeper for both of you. See how it goes in the van life with short hair. I think that part's gonna be
that'll
better.
be probably
Letting
an
it dry
improvement.
quicker, everything. Because you're using public showers and facilities all
Oh
the
yeah.
time.
So it's not gonna take as long. I don't need to use conditioner
Yeah.
to make sure that my hair
Yeah,
is combed through, and
yeah,
oh yeah, it's gonna be a lot easier.
yeah.
It's also not gonna take so long with the cold showers.
Yep. True.
Oh, because I hate those things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hit and miss with public facilities.
But I mean, I'm really happy that they at least have them here, because
Yeah.
if you try to get a public shower in Belgium or even a public
No.
toilet, like that,
New Zealand's pretty good.
yeah, it's
They're
amazing for
they
that.
tend to be cold shower because energy is so expensive
Yeah.
in this country. So the cost of heating water.
But it's crazy here. 6-minute walk from here, you have a free hot shower.
Yeah, some public
What?
showers are hot, but when you're more rural, it may not.
Yeah,
have
no,
hot water
they
either.
never are.
No, but in the city, you're gonna find that because the cities have better taxes and things.
Yeah,
But no, you're right. New Zealand, traveling around New Zealand is great.
yeah. Definitely with all the rules with the freedom camping as well.
Yeah.
It's, oh,
Yeah, just stick to the rules and you won't have any trouble. They're pretty fair.
and it's so cheap that way, because
Yeah.
you just buy a van, you sell it at the end, and
Yeah.
you just travel around, don't
Yeah.
pay any rent.
Yeah,
Except for when you want to get a job or something, because it's always nicer if you can take a shower in the morning.
yeah. And it's true, but then how does New Zealand make money if you're just driving around in freedom camping? It's because you buy petrol.
Yeah, exactly.
And the most tax item, I always say that, with the one thing the backpackers, not all backpackers, but the 3 or 4 most tax items is the airline, because airline
Yeah.
taxes are really high. Petrol, you guys are using lots of petrol. Alcohol,
Yeah,
yeah, and you guys like to have a few alcohol here
Yeah.
and there. And smoking if you do.
yeah.
But a lot of
that's
backpackers are
true.
not smoking like they used to. Like the years past, there was a lot more smokers. A lot
Yeah,
less now.
that's what I also heard. Like
Yeah,
a few years back when I was talking to friends that I met that were going to travel, it's like, oh yeah, when I go traveling, I always smoke on my
Yeah.
travels, and now they're
Yeah.
like, oh no, I don't do that anymore.
no, they don't do. But the price of cigarettes in New Zealand is astronomical.
Yeah,
So
I
they're like,
heard.
I'm not buying. Yeah. So I don't know a lot of smokers anymore.
no, and the ones that do, they have all gone to vaping, and
Yeah.
even then,
Yeah, vaping's a big one.
because also in every town that you pass, they have a vape shop.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like,
so true.
why?
So
It's
true.
almost as common as McDonald's.
Yeah, it's so true. I won't vape. I won't smoke. I will drink light beers.
Yeah. It's also a lot better for your health.
Yeah. I like pixie on you. I think you should just keep a pixie forever.
Forever.
Yeah, go short like this and keep it forever. And
Then it would
don't
be
do
the
it
same.
style. You don't have to style it. You're just gonna push it forward and over. If you'd keep that haircut forever, I think you'd be happy. Now that you've done it. Once you get 3 days with it, you'll be like, yeah, I get this now.
Yeah, I mean, I already get it,
Yeah.
but it's like the same with the long hair. Like, it's nice, but then
Yeah.
you want to change at some point.
Yeah,
So
you do, yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna keep it forever, but maybe I'll keep it for a
Maybe you
while.
keep it for a while. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. And then next time you're passing through Wellington, you guys come and see me.
Yeah. Because you actually do cut men?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
I should have done one for him, but I think he should grow his beard.
Yeah.
I think he should grow more beard, more hair, everything. You be the one with the cool short hair, and he can be the one with the grizzly hair.
Yeah, with the long hair.
Yeah, let him grow his hair, and you keep yours short. And then you guys look like a cool European couple. people and like when you guys walked in, oh, you guys from Germany?
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
No.
Excuse me?
Yeah, exactly.
Germany?
Yeah, we love the Germans,
Yeah.
but you know, because it's a stereotype, because there's so
Yeah.
many of the German backpackers in this country. So
And like our names, they could very well be German.
Yeah.
So
yeah, yeah. Hands down, hostels are overwhelmed with the German youth.
yeah, Germans, French, and Dutch.
German, French, and Dutch. That's right. Yeah,
Those three are the most common ones.
yeah. And then there's a few around at the moment from Denmark.
Oh,
There's
really?
one girl coming. She was here a couple of weeks ago, and then we just did talk about what we're gonna do. But she's coming back on Wednesday to film it.
To
'Cause
actually
she
get it done, yeah.
because she wanted to go to the South Island with her long hair, and she's coming back
Ah.
on. She's coming back. I think on Wednesday we're gonna do her short hair.
Okay,
But
wow.
she was from Denmark. But we did all the ideas already, and she's even texted me. She's so excited. She's gonna be probably short like this, and it's done as well. Maybe not this short, but she's been short before. You know why? She was one of my haircut models in 2018, 2019, but she went back to Denmark
Yeah,
in the pandemic, and so she's flown back a couple times since and got haircuts.
yeah.
But it got to long hair now because it's been,
Oh.
so she's gonna cut it short again. But we cut it short. When she first came, it was like waist length, and she did cut her hair to donate it.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
so she did that. And then she did about a year's worth of haircuts with me, short. And her and I ended up on national television in this country. They were
Why?
doing a thing, they were doing a story on me, and she was,
Ah,
so we did it
she
with
was
her.
like, yeah.
So she was in the chair getting the haircut while I was doing the thing, and they asked her a bunch of questions. And it was cool because she was a Danish girl.
Yeah.
And so we were end up in a national television program,
Wow.
yeah, talking about haircuts.
That is so
Yeah.
cool.
And then she went back to Denmark. She met a Kiwi
Of
and
course.
brought him back there, and they've got a
Ah.
kid now. They got a kid now. So that's why she comes back, because his family's here.
Yeah, that makes sense. So they
Yeah.
are now in Denmark.
Yeah, they've settled
Wow.
in Denmark. He's living the Kiwi dream. He's going around the world and stuff now
Yeah.
as a family, and I think that's amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah.
At one point, I met this in Turkey last year. I met this Kiwi guy actually,
Oh yeah.
and he went to Turkey for a girl.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it lasted. I didn't keep in contact, but
Yeah.
that was so cute as well.
Yeah,
Because he was
that's
so head over heels for her.
Oh yeah, Turkish girls.
Oh.
Yeah. I've had a few
And-
Turkish girls in my history, friends and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because I had a few Turkish friends in Toronto. We were the sense of humor, and guide Niha was a few guys and
Yeah.
girls that I hung out with a lot from Turkey. 'Cause I love their sense of humor.
And
The
she
jokers.
was gorgeous.
Yeah, they're pretty. But there was one Turkish girl that we started to make out for a while there.
Yeah.
She didn't know a word of English.
No, that was hard for her as well.
We were fine as long as we were to hang out with together, but you couldn't call on the phone.
Oh no, that's true.
It was fun, but it was funny. But she kissed me and I was confused.
Oh.
Because you know why? She's the most beautiful Turkish girl ever.
Yeah.
But she's born in Turkey, but she moved to Dusseldorf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then she was, tall. She's my height. She's tall, beautiful. But she moved to Toronto because her sister moved to Toronto, so she's coming to Toronto to visit her sister.
Yeah.
So I gave her a haircut. And then they said, come to the party on Friday. So I came to the party on Friday. And then sometime in the party, she just grabbed me and started kissing me. I was like, whoa, what are you doing? Confused. And then I was like, well, I'm not going to stop you. So she was in Toronto for quite a while. We did hang out for quite a while. She didn't know a word of English. She knew Turkish and German. She didn't know a word of English. So everyone started making fun of us because we're like playing charades all the time. We were like looking eye contact. It was like making fun of us. It's so funny. Not a word of English.
No, but that's with a lot of people. I heard stories about
Yeah,
like
travel adventures.
yeah,
Yeah,
but also I think it was my boyfriend that went to Southern America and went to a party with a couple of the guys and
Yeah.
started like dancing with one of the random Latina girls,
Yeah.
and they have a very intense way of dancing.
they have a gig
And
into.
they
yeah.
are great dancers, but it's a different standard than what you have in Europe. In
Yeah.
Europe, it's very not close to each other.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was a bit taken aback, and he was like, "Oh, what's happening?" And then
But you're not gonna stop it.
yeah, and then her friend was translating what she wanted to say, so there was like a person in between.
Yeah, we didn't even do the translation. I just started talking fast with my hands.
Yeah.
And then she started understanding and laughing. So we didn't, we're going to get our friends to do that. But we just decided to, screw it, And, eventually she's going to go back to Germany anyway. But then she's like, do you want to move to Germany? I'm like, no.
Yeah. Why Germany?
Well, because she wasn't going to move to Toronto.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She immigrated from Turkey to Germany.
So
that
you
was
said,
her choice.
You said no.
And then she's not going to move from Turkey to Germany to Canada. Also, to be honest, it's a better life in Germany than Canada because once you get your career and your apartment and set up, you're set for life. Toronto is harder.
That's true.
Immigrating to Toronto is harder. He's like, you want to move to Dusseldorf? I'm like, no. Nothing against Germans. I'd be happy in Hamburg. I'd be happy in Hamburg. I wouldn't be happy in Dusseldorf.
No, I get that.
It's not creative enough. I'm happy in Wellington because it's creative.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like cafe culture.
Oh.
Here's your haircut. Do you like it?
Yeah.
I love it.
It's taking some getting used to because I know that I have like a thing at the back. I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah, so on this one we're not blow drying. We're just going to do natural dry, but it very much matches because your mother's haircut in that picture is not blow dry. This is just natural. But you can take that off for a bit. We're going to use the machine. Actually, let's use that machine for a laugh.
That machine?
Yeah, jump on here. You can do selfies in it.
I've never
Go for the look, yeah.
Oh, my
Go, you can do selfies through there. Let it dry in there. Cool. Come back over, jump on here. So just a simple dry, doing nothing. So like when I do nothing, it looks good. When you do nothing, it's gonna look good. This is your hair from now on. I think this is adorable. I'll just go over it a little bit more before you run away. But I think it's adorable. I think it really suits you because short hair and fine hair goes so well together.
It's shorter than my boyfriend's hair.
That's fine. You want that? I think you want him to grow his beard and gets because he's growing his beard right now.
Yeah.
Because I saw him earlier, and I think you want him to be scruffy, and I think you want to be polished. Cute, and you guys are gonna look like film actors, red carpet people.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. So the back and sides we're not doing too short. Like you can do the clippers go like shorter.
Yeah.
I don't think you want that. I think you like the softness of this.
No, this
is more your mom's style.
Good for it.
Yeah, this is more your mom tribute. Some people want the clippers to try because it's fun, but also you can come back or not necessary. I think this is
from the back. I look like my brother.
You're funny.
Oh my god.
And I'm not even going to use any product because I don't want you to either. This is just how your hair's going to look. Shake it and go. And this is why you keep it short because you see how easy it is. And it looks really cute. And then as it grows, you'll be like, oh, too much hair. Because you start to get used to it short.
Yeah.
It starts to grow and you're like, oh, this is too much hair now. Because that's like your mom. Your mom doesn't like having long hair. Maybe you start to convert.
Maybe.
We'll see how it goes. I don't do social media anymore, so I won't be able to keep tabs with you. Because, saying about those other people, like, used to do their hair. Yeah. Then when they would go back to move abroad, I still keep in touch with them through social media. But at the pandemic, I stopped the social media.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Because everyone's sitting at home and spreading their poison. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore, cutting it off.
I removed my social media through pandemic as well, but then afterwards when I left on my travels, people were like, oh no, but you need social media because otherwise we wouldn't be able to keep in touch.
Yeah, even that, I'm over it now.
Yeah.
So I don't do it at all anymore. But it's true, like I live far away from everybody from back home and social media is easier to update people.
Yeah.
But also this day and age, because I think all the people running the social media now, they become so wealthy and controlling.
Yeah.
And I don't want them, because I'm convinced that Elon Musk, when he did those firings in Dodge, the list that he came up with was based on people's online profiles.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, because he has access to their Twitter accounts, and then where's this list coming from? Because people are saying this makes no sense. I'm being laid off, but I think he had access to their profiles.
He's got access to everything.
Yeah, and I think that's partly the reason why.
Yeah.
And I think now when you're traveling between borders, they're looking at social media accounts now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And so you better just keep off it now altogether. Here I'm saying on YouTube, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll still do this stuff on YouTube. It's fun, but you know, this is a media outlet I'll continue.
Yeah,
to
it's
do.
not
But it's
posting
the-
your personal stuff where
No.
you're like,
Yeah,
hey, I'm now doing this.
yeah. This is a media that I'll continue to support. I don't consider it social media
No.
because I'm not interacting with people. I'm just expressing the artisanship that I do on it. But yeah, it's crazy now. They go through phones and things at borders now.
Really?
Yeah. Some countries, not all countries. But there'll be more and more of that. The world's changing more and more. The internet used to be so innocent in the 90s and 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
And then now it's...
I mean, it never was innocent because
No.
you always had
Yeah.
terrible stuff on it.
Yeah. But now, yeah, that's true. There's always been a dark side of it. But now that there's this much money, like all the biggest barons
Yeah.
in the world, it's yeah.
And it's just being centralized with all the great powers, and now
Yeah.
you get, the
Different
point
world.
where people are actually looking into what you do on social media
Yep.
to decide stuff. I don't know, did you ever see Black Mirror?
Yeah, I think
It's a
so.
TV show.
Oh, I did. Yeah, you know why? Because Annie Murray was in it. Yeah,
I
she's
don't-
Canadian.
Yeah,
I did watch that.
because there's this one episode where it's all about social media,
Yeah.
where they kind of explore the dark side of it,
Yeah.
where they just say like, if you don't get good ratings on social media, you'll not be able to get a house in this area because it's
funny.
like not for your standards because you're not well liked enough. And I feel like that was not smart to keep talking while you were cutting that.
Not true. You're learning how to have short haircuts. Because this short haircut's new for you.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like the world's now going more towards that type of world. It's
Mhm.
like if you do something on social media, then you might not even get to enter a certain country.
Yep. Yeah.
It's insane.
Yep. I'll just hide in this country forever. I'll hide on this island forever. I have no reason to go anywhere anymore. Good thing I chose it when I did.
Yeah.
I moved here 2011 and it was a good time.
That was a
and
good
I don't
time.
even want to go back anywhere. I don't even like traveling home anymore.
No.
No.
Why not?
Because North America annoys me.
Uh,
The airports and everything, and the airlines and everything. You always get canceling a flight and messing you over. Just stay here forever. I have a beautiful island in the South Pacific. I'm gonna stay. So cute.
yay.
Yes, you got your little pixie cats.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then if you look at your mom with her pose, you look at that, you look at that, you look at that. The only thing different is yours going this way, it's going the other way.
Yeah,
The parting's different, but it's quite similar.
it is.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
really
God.
it's really cute. So we will spin the chair. You can be a statue
Yeah.
for a minute. Everyone can see. And this is with no product, nothing. This was just drying it on that over there, and doing nothing. So that means when you do nothing, it looks good too.
Yes.
And I think this suits you better than long hair. I do. I really like it. And are you adjusting?
I do like it, but I'm adjusting.
You're
and
just
it's
like,
not.
can't believe this is you. Yeah.
It doesn't feel real yet. It's,
Yeah.
What?
Like you
Oh
said,
my
it's gonna
God.
take you 3 days. What you'll do is you'll text me in 3 days.
Yeah.
And you'll see, like, you'll be like, you can do text this or
Yeah,
this.
that-
You can text this. Doesn't
Like, oh my
matter.
God, I hate
doesn't
it.
matter what you, because you did it. You had the
Yeah,
experience anyway. You can start
exactly.
growing it back from here, but you did it.
Oh,
So that's your life memory.
it's a button from
Yeah,
the.
that's okay.
It came off. Nice.
That's okay. Come on over.
Okay. Oh my god.
That's so cool. And hang out before we wrap it up. I think the same thing. We're gonna just how it looks with more modern. Yeah, that's cool like that.
Oh yeah, it is
Yeah.
a lot better already without.
Yeah,
the
without
old
that. You can even
school.
untuck that if you want. Take that out. Yeah. I might do a few shots with this look because I like it like that too.
Yeah.
Because we're getting away from, now we're getting more into the woman you are.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, so there you are with a more modern attire.
Oh, my
And
hair
look
on
at all your hair on the floor.
Oh,
And
my
you're not going to miss it. Do you miss it? No.
No.
No, I don't miss it. No. So yeah, you all can leave a comment below. Let us know what you would think.
Yeah.
Let us know which one you like the best. Which one did I like the best? Which one did you like the best?
I think my mom's
The middle
wedding
one?
here, yeah.
The middle
I mean,
one?
I love
Yeah.
this as well. I mean, this
This
is
is-
now.
This to me,
so-
I think, is my favorite haircut anyone could ever
Yeah.
give you. This is, even if you grow it back, but any time in your life you can get this haircut anytime you want.
Yeah.
Especially you have the pictures forever. But for tonight, for the funness,
Yeah, for the retro.
number two.
Yeah,
Number two was the
definitely.
best. But to be honest, I think this will be the best haircut you'll ever have.
Yeah.
And then every so often, if it gets longer, you may be like, oh, I want that short pixie again.
It's
And
already starting to.
it is, it is. And like I said, if you ever want to get a haircut, go with your mom. Go with your
Yeah,
mom
we
to the
can go to the
hairdresser.
same
You know, hair
hairdresser.
starts growing in her when I say, oh, mom,
She has
mom
hair
is,
like this.
yeah, mom, you want to go get a haircut with me?
Yeah.
She'd love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
so
would.
I think it'd be amazing.
It's a
Yeah,
lot of bonding
go
time.
for a haircuts and then lunch,
Yeah.
or do that, do the mother daughter bonding over your hair.
And
Now
then
that you
maybe
have
go
cool
some
short hair.
shopping or
Do
something.
some shopping,
right? Yeah.
whatever. So yeah.
Everything.
Yeah, and thanks to your mom for appearing on the video with the
Yes.
reaction. Oh my god, that was the best. Sorry to wake you up, but that was
Oops.
so fun. Yeah, and you'll be through Wellington. You'll come see me anytime, you and your
Yes.
boyfriend. Next time he's here, we'll give him a cleanup.
That's
Yeah,
great.
next time
yes.
you guys come through, we'll give him whatever haircut you
Awesome.
want. If you want to keep growing it, because if you're gonna grow it,
That's it. Yeah.
we're gonna keep growing the top, and we just kind of clean up the sides and back, or clean up the back, and let
Mhm.
that stuff grow in if you decide to grow it. I think it looks stunning. You should just keep your hair short. That's my opinion.
It's
They
starting
can
to grow
also-
on me.
It's starting to grow on you.
I'm gonna see how I feel
Yeah.
about it in a couple of days, and
Yeah.
then we'll see
You'll text
where
me.
we go
Yeah.
from here.
And people leave a comment. Do you think this should be her
Yes. Let me
haircut?
know.
Her
What
haircut,
should I
her look
do?
from now on? I think this is the look from now on. I think it's amazing. Cool.
Thanks so much for watching, guys.
No problem. Yeah, cool. And thanks for being a
And
model.
thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye.
See ya.